Kinda crazy. Let's do something kinda crazy. Tell me, baby.
So here I'm just showing you me measuring my waist and hips. I use inches because it's easier for me that way, especially since the granny square size was closest to inches than cm, so I used inches. I did record myself making like a little tutorial on how to make the granny squares, and I will put it up, but if it's not making any sense, just go to the links below in the description or skip to this timestamp. Come to the back of my camera. So basically you're going to take 2 fingers like this, then yes, yes, that was splendid. I know, that was pure beauty. Wait, hold on, can I zoom this out? No, this is the farthest to go. Okay then, so you're going to chain 3 times. I'm going to assume you know how to chain, please. I'm not going to. So 2, 3, then yarn over, go to the double crochet, enter into the loop. You won't like the end, this end that's created, you want it to be towards the left, you want to be crocheting on top of it. I'm sorry, it's okay. Yes, like that. So that's 1 double crochet. 2. So you want to do 2. The chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet here. So this is the only time on every single like round that you'll be doing that. So for this row, you're going to chain 2. So chain 2 is going to be the space you will do this type of action into in the next round. So we're going to do double crochet 3 times. Oh shoot. Yes. Sorry, this is like a very odd camera angle. If you saw how I was doing this, probably look mad. I'm assuming you know how to do the double crochet at this point, but it's basically yarn over, enter the hole. Wait, okay, let me chain 2 again. Chain 2 again. Yeah. You want to make 4 corners because this is a square. So 1, 2, that's 2 corners. Then enter into it. Yeah. That you yarn over, put, enter, bring it out. That's, you have 3 on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 1, 2. Then yarn over, pull through 2. That's a double crochet. So we're going to do this 2 more times. Sorry. 1, 2. So we've done it 3, so 1, 2, 3, like collective times. Just pull on this a bit. You can do that at the end, but like it just helps me get a better grip. Then 1. Sorry. Yeah, okay. 1, 2. Yeah, sorry. And 3. So pull, tug this small. It's like a square now. You want to chain 2 again to connect these 2 ends. This edges. You want to make an edge now. So we chain 3 times. So you can see the first chain here, second chain here, third chain here. So you also enter that chain, pull through, yarn over. You're going to do like a slip knot. So you pull it through, yarn over, pull through that one. You're not going to yarn over again. You're just going to pull through entirely. So I'm going to change colors after this. Let me get my scissors. Snip. Then switch colors. I'll use the yellow this time. Sorry. Yeah. Then after that, you just pretend as if, yeah, just hold like this, and pretend that you were doing it as normal. Ta-da! Yeah, so chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. Then now you're going to enter this space over here. This is the closest area you can do the double crochet inside as compared to jumping all the way over here. You get, you see what I mean? Much easier in that sense when you think of it like that. So you enter this space. I'm probably being slow, like as I'm explaining this, sorry, but like this for like the guys that don't understand. So I'm sure this is making noise. Apologies. Just for the guys that don't know how to do this, let me just go through it slowly. So I chain 3, then I did a double crochet in here into this hole, so yarn over again, enter that hole, yarn over, pull through that hole, yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Remember, it's only every single time that you start the next round is when you're going to chain 3. No other time I'm going to chain this 3 again. So you, in the first round, remember we chain 2, then this the double crochet. Here you only do that for the corners. So since this was the beginning, every chain 2 was technically for a corner. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each chain 2 is created these corners, but here it's not going to form a corner. As you can see, it's just an edge. An edge, yes, I remember, an edge. So you're just going to chain 1. So you chain 1 when you are bridging the gap that you are passing is for an edge and not a corner. You get me? You get me? I'm going to assume you get me. So again, chain 2, double crochet, double crochet 3 times in that same space. Now we've done this, so we have to chain. Now we are at a corner, we have entered a corner. So because this is going to get gradually bigger every round, we're going to make a corner into the corner, basically. So when you enter the corner, you're going to have to do 2 of these 3, should we call them clusters? 2 of the clusters 2 of these clusters inside the same space. So when we do like that, you're making a corner. Since you're making a corner and you're not passing through an edge, you chain 2. So I'm looking, but if you want to, we could. I don't know, I hope this is not like unnecessarily long. I'll probably speed up some parts, but you get it, yeah? This is going to be a bit more repetitive, so I'm just going to like, yeah, so it's the same thing I'm saying. I chained 1 here, double crochet all the time. So every day I'm thinking of you. Another corner. This is another corner. So you're going to chain 2, chain 2, then back inside that same hole. We've done 2 corners completely now. Passing through an edge, so we chain 1 only. Call me baby, I know it's kinda crazy, but if you're down for me, let's don't be so shy, just don't keep me. Oh, this is just me struggling at this point here, so I'm just going to finish it up, then come back. I'm back, I'm at the end. So because we are joining is at the beginning we went into this hole already, so we're not going to do chain 2 then do another one inside, because there's going to be 3 clusters instead of 2. So we have 2 clusters here now. Let me undo the 2 chains I did. So we're going to chain 2, and just like we did in the first round, we're going to count. See, 1, 2, 3. Enter the third one. See, yarn over, pull through. Also, I see a lot of people that are struggling with crocheting, like most of the time their issue is their inability to turn the hook easily as they are going. So like if you're having troubles crocheting, I think try and get that. Like, I'm not a teacher, but it's something I've noticed. People like get the swing into the twist, like, you know. So it's easier, because if you're like holding it like this and try and pull it through, it's going to be harder than if it was turned down. Do you get? After all, this is a hook. It's going to grab onto it's a hook. It's going to grab onto whatever is in its way. You get me? So it's like this. It's going to, or you get what I'm trying to say. So the squares ended up being 4" by 4" squares. So I did 5 across for the front and then for the back. Then I would do for each one square on my waist, an extra 9 will be made. So up to down there were 10 on a column, 10 granny squares on a column. Then because of the difference in my hip, on the second row I made a triangle granny triangle. I'll link another video on how to make that too. Yeah, I am running against the sun right now, and I forgot to show you like what the yarn I'm using. So I am using, sorry for getting so close, but I am using Craftsman's is acrylic. It was cheap and it was nice. And I am using, let me bring up the colors. This is bisque Arctic blue. I remember this. I planned this. I had written them in my notes, the colors I wanted to buy beforehand. I planned this skirt. Sage green, leaf green, and this was meant to be limoncello, but I don't know why I actually picked limoncello. It's just light yellow. I wanted limoncello because, aren't you hearing the name? Yeah, so yeah, all these colors I use for the inside of the granny square. However, for the outside, it's always going to be one common color, which is this one. I mean, like, I just know how to pick colors. Look at this. This is pretty. These are cute. These are all cute colors. Like, man, like, I just need to hype myself a bit, because are you looking at this? Exactly. So I personally like hearing people talk during YouTube videos, so I'm just going to be talking a bit here. This is the first skirt I've actually tried making before. So I've made jackets, I've made hats, I've made beanies. I think I've made like a few tops too before. If I can find pictures, maybe I'll put them up there, but I've tried making those before. I have made those before, but I've never actually made a skirt. And recently I've been liking a lot of skirts I've been seeing. They've been looking really cute. So I'm like, yeah, let me try this one, because I saw this particular skirt. I'm going to put a picture up here because it was so pretty. I've seen so many granny square skirts. I'm like, these are so ugly. That's all how I feel whenever I see them. I feel like they're so ugly. So I never really wanted to do them. But recently, YouTube, I saw a cute skirt. And I don't know how Instagram saw like, oh, this girl likes this type of granny square skirt. They started showing me like this very cute granny square skirts, and I'm like, wow. I like applied to do like a pattern test for one of them, but I don't think I'm gonna get it because my Instagram page is still dry right now for my crochet stuff, so it's pretty dry. So it's not like I don't think the person sees any reason to pick me because of that. But oh well, life is hard. I'll end up buying it at the end of the day. There is two. One is made by Angeli. What is made by Angel Q on Instagram. The other one is Locohands. So I'll like put pictures of the two skirts. One of them is actually out. Like the pattern for one of them is actually out. It's Locohands on that the pattern test is still like going on. She was looking for like people to pick to like do the test, but I'm sure she's filled it up by now. But made by Angel's Zone is out, so you can like I'll put a link in the description for her own too if you're interested, because it's really cute, really pretty. I'll probably put up like other pictures of like the pattern testers results. Really cute stuff, honestly. You should try it out if you wanna. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I'll interject again when I have something to say. So recording, this is how much I have done. This is about halfway of the skirt, a bit more than half of the skirt done. Right now I have to do about 40-50 more squares, but right here I have about 56-57 squares done right now. Yeah. A few hours later and I have finished trimming all the ends except for the outer part, because I don't know how I'm not sure of what I'm going to do with this part here, whether I'll snip them off. I want to see what I end up doing first before I choose to snip them off. So after doing this, I now know that I have made 77 granny squares. So this is what a stack of 77 4x4 inch granny squares look like. Yeah. like this was an attempt to like try and capture everything together, but it didn't work out, as you can see. I see. Telling me that happens to where like the ad is playing. This ad is most definitely playing right now, but it's still showing the loading screen. So the skip ads thing is still on 5. When the ad is now done, it will replay again. Why are you trying to scam me right now? You're trying to scam me. It's hard though. It's a hard life.
Kinda crazy. Let's do something kinda crazy. Call me, baby. Gotta for you to call me, baby.
I'm looking, but if you want to, we could do something kinda crazy. How about you? Call me, baby. Cause I've been, call me, baby. I know it's kinda crazy, but if you're down for me, let's do something kinda crazy. Don't be so shy, just call me, baby. Don't keep me waiting, yeah. Am I the one you're dreaming of? Every day I'm thinking of you. Oh, you, oh, yeah, yeah. Got me feeling lucky. Come my way, you lovely. Oh, I've been waiting for you for a while. I've been waiting for you. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Yeah. What's the word? I've been waiting for you.
I had actually forgot to record the portion when I did the waist part. So basically, I will crochet into 5 I crochet 5 times, and inside the 6th one I decrease. I'm assuming you know how to decrease for this because I can't show you now because post editing plus I'm pretty shit at like explaining stuff. But yeah, so for me after every 5 double crochets I decrease inside the 6th stitch. So 6 and 7 stitch will come together, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 stitch will come round, so on and so forth. Now it's time for the big reveal. So here's like 5 to 10 seconds of me trying to be a model.